Yemena punya kamena mame balasamagamo satang samagamo hotu yavanibbana patiya yedang me punyakam asavakayang vang hotu sabadukha pamochato nibbana sapacayo hotu sadhu sadhu sadhu. Kamami kamitabang sukhinu bhavantu abhivadana silasa nityang vaddha pachaino chattaro dhamma vaddhanti ayuvanno sukhang balanti yamahang vadami tang vadetha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa buddhang saranang gacchami dhammang saranang gacchami sanghang saranang gacchami Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tisarana-gamanang paripunnang panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinnadana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kamesu micchācara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musavada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Surameraya majjapamadatthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Tisaranena saddhing panchasilang dhammang sadhukang surakkitang kattva appamadena sampadetha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the triple gem. Homage at the holy feet of Bada Bante Ji. Homage at the holy feet of Kasapa Bante Ji and the holy Bhikkhu Sangha here. and all the dear venerable monks and upasikas and upasakas. Very, very good morning to all of you. Today is a very special Sunday because we are having newly ordained bhikkhus here sitting. You know, last month we had very intensive programs, and we had one of the important programs among our Bada Bhanteji's birth centenary programs. We had several programs. Out of them, one important program was the Upasampada ordination of 17 monks. So I would like to just welcome them and also introduce them. इस लाइन से करेंगे अपना सीनियरिटी के अनुसार खड़ा हो जाएगा नाम बोलता हूँ okay, they will, I will introduce them by seniority, huh? Bhikkhu Metta Chitta, huh? Huh? Metta Chitta hai na? Khada ho jao. I want to introduce you. He is Bhikkhu Metta Chitta from Tripura, and he is with us since he was very, very young monk. Now he has become Bhikkhu. Say sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next one is Bhikkhu Buddha Piya. He is also with us since many years, since very young age. Now he has become Bhikkhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Bhikkhu Vepulla, he is from Namsai, and he is also here for very long time in our Mahabodhi monastery. And we wish you all the best welcome. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Bhikkhu Kusalo. Bhikkhu Kusalo is here. For last 2 years, he was in Buddha Gaya, assisting our Kassapa Bhanteji in developing that center. And now he is here, and another monk has gone there. So very hearty welcome. You are from Arunachal Pradesh. Yes. Welcome. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Rahul ka.
उसका नेक्स्ट बेटा
Next. Bodhinyana khada ho jao. Bodhinyana is from Tripura. He was in our Sukhnachari center, and then he was in Myanmar, and he came here for studies and Upasampada. We are very happy. We wish you very good health. Huh? Bhikkhu Bodhinyana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Bhikkhu Rahula. अपने से खड़ा हो जाओ, तुम्हारा सीनियरिटी मुझे याद नहीं है इतना है 17 लोग है, मैं कैसा याद रखूं? तुम लोग अपने से they have to follow the seniority, no? He is Bhikkhu Dhamma Sena. He is from one of the very remote places in Jairampur, and he was in our Lumbini Vihara. He is also with us for long time. So Bhikkhu Dhamma Sena, welcome. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next, Bhikkhu Rahula is also from Namsai, and he was here earlier and then again in Namsai and again here. So he is one of our oldest monks. How many years you are in Mahabodhi? Huh? 8 years. He is in Mahabodhi for 8 years. So we welcome you, Bhikkhu Rahula. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. This is Bhikkhu Vimala Chitta, Vimala Kitti, Vimala Kitti, Vimala Kirti. Huh? Great. India is one of the great monks. Huh? Vimala Kitti. Vimala Kitti is from Suknachari side, and he is here in Bengaluru for a long time, and he also served in Diomali. No, for short time in KGF, yes, in KGF Center. Very hearty welcome to Bhikkhu Vimala Kitti. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. He is Bhikkhu Bodhiratna. He is from Tripura, and he is also for very long time monk. How many? 5 years. He is here, and he is also very, very good and kind-hearted, always helping sick people. We wish you very good health and long life, Bhikkhu Bodhiratna. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. He is Bhikkhu Saranarakita, another wonderful monk who has been managing our online systems and everything for last so many years, and very, very sincere in studies. So we welcome you, Saranarakita Bhikkhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next. तिलोका, भिक्खु तिलोका नहीं है. हाँ, इधर कम भिक्खु तिलोका, भिक्खु तिलोका खड़ा हो जाओ. Just we want to introduce you, welcome you. First इधर आओ ना, इस तरफ. Yeah, Bhikkhu Tiloka is also in Mahabodhi since he was very young age. Many years he was in Namsai, and then he is here, and he is very, very active, practical Bhanteji. So we welcome Bhikkhu Tiloka. Sadhu, sadhu. Next, we have Bhikkhu Viryananda. He is also from Tripura, Mizoram. He is from Mizoram, and he was monk before, and then again he had to go back, and again he came to Mahabodhi. Then he is here, and wonderful Saddhavanta monk. So we welcome Bhikkhu Viryananda. Next one. Venerable Bhikkhu Dhammarakita. He is also very, very sincere monk. Even before he was monk, already he renounced once, and he was monk in Wat Marpshan in Thailand under Achananand Bhanteji. And then he went back to England, and he was already living like a monk in a container. And then he is with us since last about 2 years, like that. Connected. Yeah, about 3 years. And he is mostly doing meditation and and he stays in nearby Karwar for meditation, and other times he is here for his practice and studies and upasatas. So we welcome Bhikkhu Dhammarakkhita. Sadhu, sadhu. Bhikkhu Jnanananda, he is from Tumkur. In 2006 or 2008, he was here already as a monk, and his mother took him away forcibly, but he did not leave his determination, and he took about 10 years to convince her, and then she happily brought him again back, and now he is very sincerely studying and practicing, and we are fortunate to have him. We welcome Bhikkhu Jnanananda. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next, Sasana Sena. Bhikkhu Sasana Sena is also one of our long time monks from Tripura, and he is also studying very well. We welcome Bhikkhu Sasana Sena. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Bhikkhu Sucharito is another very active monk and very deeply into study and practice. He is from half Myanmar, half India parents. So he is, and his village is also on the border. He can jump that side of Myanmar or India, but in Mizoram. Anyway, he is in Mizoram, very remote place, still inaccessible by road or other means, and he is from such remote area, but very deeply sincere in study and his practice. And he is one of the important monks who handled more than 1 year our online management, especially in COVID from 2020. More than 1 year he was managing, and he trains now other monks. So we welcome you, Bhikkhu Sucharito. कहाँ है? Sumedho. Bhikkhu Sumedho is also from Sugnachari, Tripura, and he is here with us since very young age, childhood, in Mahabodhi only. And his family is also wonderful. His sister is also a nun. And we welcome you, Bhikkhu Sumedho. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. So these are the 17 bhikkhus who have become, who took Upasampada Bhikkhu ordination on March 30 in Buddha Gaya, on the March 30, on the occasion of our Bada Bante's birth centenary. We were all in Buddha Gaya, and there we did Upasampada, and then we had special puja and offerings in the main temple under the holy Bodhi tree in Buddha Gaya, and also blessings by Most Venerable Acharya Anand Bhanteji, and Vishuddhananda Bhanteji was personally there, apart from about 30 monks. 30 monks 25 monks. Ordination was like three bhikkhus at a time. So 3 bhikkhus was ordained, so they added for the next 3. So they were added for the next 3. So like that it's very hard to find, to get 5 monks is enough. Normally 5 monks, or especially in that area, Majjhima Desa, 10 bhikkhus are needed. But they are fortunate. They had more than 25 monks to begin. And as 3 plus 3 plus 3 increased, so the last group had 34 monks to ordain. So this is a very great blessing. And they have strived so hard for 8 years, 10 years, 12 years. Some of them like this very small age. Not everyone will get this opportunity. Those who qualify year after year. There are different yardsticks to see their performance, commitments, sincerity, obedience, discipline, faith, saddha, and so many things. So to reach to that level is not a simple thing. It's a very, very hard work, hard determination, great sacrifice, renunciation, and all that. So by the blessings of Bada Bhanteji, Kasapa Bhanteji, Kasapa Bhante was the Upadhyaya. That means the main teacher for the ordination. He presided over the ordination, and the main person to accept them to the Sangha. So we are all very fortunate that under Bada Bhante's blessings, the Sangha is growing more and more and more. So now today I would like to continue with this related to this topic. If we see why somebody is monk or why somebody is upasaka or upasika, this is because your commitment. You have commitment to the triple gem, right? Commitment to the triple gem means you know the qualities of the Supreme Buddha. At least, of course, we cannot know all the qualities of the Supreme Buddha. They are like ocean, Ananta Gunasagaro Buddho, Ananta Gunasagaro Dhammo, Ananta Gunasagaro Sangho. So we cannot know, but at least some of the qualities. You all have faith in the Buddha. May I ask you, why do you have faith? Can you tell? Upasakas and upasikas. I will ask monks also, bhikkhus also. Why do you have faith in Buddha? Simple question. Doctor? Now we have 2 doctors. Dr. Purnesan, you first tell. Okay. Good. Lord Buddha taught the truth, nothing but truth. That is why you have faith in the Buddha. Straightforward. Yes, Dr. Giridhar. Oh, sorry, 3 doctors in line. Dr. Rajanand Murthy is also there. Why do you have faith in the Supreme Buddha? Okay, you are telling. Okay, Dr. Rajanand. He is completely enlightened one, and he is teaching others and making others also enlightened. That's why you have faith in the Buddha. Dr. Giridhar? Enlightenment as the goal, and the Supreme Buddha has found out, and he teaches us how to reach there. That is why you have faith. Excellent, straightforward. These are very logical and reasonable reasons for having faith. Any others would like to say, would like to tell? Why do you have faith in the Supreme Buddha? The Buddha is very, very kind and compassionate, and he has helped innumerable beings by sacrificing innumerable lives. Excellent, wonderful, wonderful. Anybody would like to share? Lord Buddha has shown the Madhyama Marga. So Madhyama Marga means something else is Gadbad Marga. So Buddha has shown the Madhyama Marga. That is right. Anything that goes this side or that side will create problems. Middle path, higher middle path. Yes.
We are faith Buddha because we are inspired by the teachings of Buddha. Like we believe in the teachings of Buddha.
So you are inspired by the teachings which are truth-based, that you have confidence that this is the truth, what the Supreme Buddha teaches, right? So that is excellent. May I ask, anybody would like to say why you are following Buddha, and not only following Buddha, you have become monks also, Anybody would like to share? Lord Buddha has found out ultimate peace and the peace of Nibbana. So you have full confidence in that. Okay. Dhammindo Bhikkhus. Anybody else would like to share?
Because the Lord Buddha is the embodiment of knowledge and conduct.
Lord Buddha is the embodiment of knowledge and pure conduct. Very good. That inspired you. Anybody? Dhamma Rakhito.
Such an example. Teachings of truth.
Setting self-example and teaching the truth and the path of Nibbana, leading to the Nibbana. Yes, that is the essence. Anybody here? This side? Why did you become monk? Can you tell? Because that is directly related to that answer only.
What we live.
Lord Buddha has lived, and that is what he has shown. That means he has lived the life of enlightenment, wisdom, compassion, and that is what he showed. So you have become disciple to walk on this path. Anybody else would like to share? Okay, very good. So you can see there is one very, very important, crucial point here, which I want to emphasize. So when you have undertaken this commitment to the path of Dhamma, that means you try to understand it. You try to, whether by reading or listening to the Dhamma, you have seen the very life of the Buddha. The first thing is, oh, here is enlightened Buddha. And what is his life? The life of his search for enlightenment, having everything without any problem with the word, without any remorse or anything. He didn't have any problem with his father or mother or his wife or his business or his kingdom or anything. Everything was perfect. You know, some people renounce because they are cheated by their wives or girlfriends, or they have loss in the business, or something shocks them in life, and then they are renounced. But that is also not bad. Causes and conditions can come in many different ways. If we see Lord Buddha's life, he had everything, but his intention was very pure: quest for truth, search for truth, and compassion, that freedom, that truth should be known by others. As simple as that. And that is what we understand. How sincere, how kind. We see Lord Buddha tells in the Brahmajala Sutra. You know, the first sutta we were discussing about that, the first part of sutta, because of some incident happened. Some people have said something about Buddhism and that came in the news, and some people were angry. Oh, we must protest. We must tell this and that, some minister or MLA or I don't know. So that time we remembered this Brahmajala Sutta, in which Lord Buddha says, when he was going from Rajagaha to Nalanda, the Supriya, one teacher, and his Brahmadatta, his student, they were also walking nearby to the Lord Buddha and the monks. And the Supriya was, he's a sectarian kind of sannyasi. He was abusing and abusing and abusing Lord Buddha. And his disciple Brahmadatta was telling, no, teacher, Lord Buddha is good, Lord Buddha is kind. He was praising the good qualities of Lord Buddha. Then the Buddha went to a dharamshala, and the Sangha, the monks also stayed there for the night. This Supriya and Brahmadatta also went there. They also took shelter. He continued again in the whole night. He was abusing, accusing Lord Buddha. But Lord Buddha and the Sangha was very peaceful. Next day, as the discussion arose with the monks, they said how much he was abusing and accusing, but Lord Buddha was full of compassion, smiling and giving metta to him. So they asked the Buddha. Lord Buddha said, if somebody accuses, abuses, belittles the Buddha or the Dhamma or the Sangha, don't get agitated. Don't become angry. Don't react. Instead, You see why they are abusing. Is there anything, any problem? And you make the statement. This you are making falsely. You are understanding in a wrong way. Huh? Make a correct statement of truth with metta and karuna. Not that you keep on accepting. Accepting means you just hear and don't do anything. You have to make the statement. What is correct? What is wrong? But not with anger, not with agitation, frustration, attachment. You see what kind of guidelines Lord Buddha has given. Because in this world, not everybody will like Buddha. They will accuse and abuse and they will say, oh, like this, like that, so many things. But we have to tell the points. And then Lord Buddha goes further. Then he tells those bhikkhus, some people will appreciate me. And they appreciate me not because they see my deeper things. What they see is my conduct. That I don't harm any living being. I don't steal. Following very pure, chaste, celibate life. Good in speech. Good in behavior. The outwardly things. And they judge. Oh, because of this, we respect. Some people go even little deeper about moral aspects of the Buddha. Even at very subtle level, the behavior, the speech is good. The Buddha doesn't even harm one plant. He doesn't destroy even one seed. He doesn't even use some harsh word. Very subtle behavior of the Buddha. So perfecting that creates faith. Some people go even deeper into this morality, moral behavior, moral practice. How even in a subtle way, even in indirect way, he doesn't harm anybody. So this is just looking at moral life. Then already people have faith. But Lord Buddha is still more far beyond. Lord Buddha says he has gone beyond the views. You see, views are what they rule our lives. You have a certain viewpoint. In this world, people have their views. And it is the conflict of views. Ultimately, it is the conflict of views. Whether outside you see in a bigger way, in religious views, political views, economic views, big discussions going on. All it is views only. Somebody is telling my viewpoint is correct, my viewpoint is correct, your viewpoint is wrong. That is going on and on. And even in family also, you may have different viewpoints among your own family members. Sometimes if they understand each other and they adjust each other, give space to each other to have their view and live their life, then there are less conflicts. But when the views become so strong, unacceptable, then there is conflict even in a family, among parents and children, what to talk of others. Just imagine when there are different views in the society, easily it can become cause for conflict. What do we see today? It is just the game of views going on. In India, we have religious conflicts. That is also based on views. Sometimes political conflicts, of course, they are based on views. In international level, the wars are going on. They are also views. Somebody says, I am strong. Somebody says, I have fear of you. Somebody says, I want to overpower you. Oh, viewpoints, viewpoints, viewpoints. Somebody thinks war is good because business will improve. So, business is the reason for war. Some are interested in having the influence, expanding the influence. So many worldly views. Just if we see all ditti, they are called ditti and michaditti, wrong views. Because any right view means understanding, wisdom, and right views never bring harm, danger, suffering, problems, conflicts. Right views bring harmony, peace, love. And we do have, people also have some right views. And when they practice some right views, like, oh, we should love all. Everybody deserves happiness. It can be a religion-based, or it can be just self-realization, common sense. So with that view, somebody have metta, that will not bring conflict, isn't it? So right views are also there. Right view means understanding with wisdom, understanding based on reality. So when it is based on reality, that is the beginning of wisdom. So based on wisdom, when you have any view and you do something, it will not bring suffering. This is never taught in our education system, in our society, anywhere. The importance of views. Our life is led by views, but that is not taught. The importance is not given, and children are not taught to have right views. Children are not taught to have the mind of investigation, mind of search, mind of openness in the whole society. Some views are just, what is it called? Imposed. Most of the views, I can say, they are imposed. The person who is imposing also don't know why. He or she also got imposed on him or her, and now that person is imposing on other next generation. So that's how it goes on. It is like a blind person trying to show the path which he himself has not seen. Lord Buddha gives that example in another sutta. So it is like blind person, one who has not seen himself, tries to show the way. That is how somebody, for example, is taught to have a view, say for example, to break Shila, to kill. Now that person says killing is good, and he teaches others and convinces others. Killing is good. Okay, go on killing, killing, killing. Very happy, feeling proud. Oh, I have done good. Why? Oh, because I was taught like that. So many views. That's why Buddha says it is the net. It is a huge net where people are caught. Jala. In this sutta, Brahmajala Sutra, Lord Buddha analyzes different views. Some of them are very dangerous views, which make us to go away from morality, to go away from purification of mind. Some views we can see directly that they are harmful. Some views we don't see directly. Indirectly they lead one to ignorance. So this word is led by ignorance. Andhabhuto, ayang loko. This word is led by blind. So this is what is happening. There was one lady in the time of the Buddha. She was one disciple of an ascetic. And her neighbors used to go to Lord Buddha in Savatthi. And they used to come and tell, oh, Lord Buddha is so wonderful. He taught like this. He taught this truth, that truth. And she used to be convinced. And she wanted to go. And she told this ascetic, Ajivaka, naked ascetic, I want to go to Lord Buddha. He said, oh, don't go. That will be ruin for you, this, that. He threatened her. Again, after a few days, again she asked, again he threatened. Like that, when he was discouraging, she thought, he is not allowing. So better I invite Buddha here. So she told her son, go and invite the Buddha to our house. This son went to invite. On the way, he visited this ascetic in his ashram. And he told to ascetic, I'm going to Lord Buddha to invite. He said, no, don't go. Don't invite him. This ascetic said. And he said, no, ascetic, my mother will be unhappy. I have to fulfill my mother's wish. I have to invite anyway. Then this ascetic said, okay, you go and invite, but don't tell him which way Lord Buddha has to come. Where is your house, location? Don't give the location. So that you can tell your mother that you have invited. But at the same time, Buddha doesn't arrive to this home. And this son came to Lord Buddha. The Buddha was hearing this by his Dibba Chakku, divine ear power. Dibba Sota. He was hearing with Dibba Sota, divine ear, all the conversation that was going on. Buddha had to smile. What a fools. This ascetic is thinking that by not telling the path to his house, Buddha will not know. Whereas the Buddha knows the path to all the 31 planes of existence. Who will go to hellish realm, who will go to animal world, who will go to ghost word and human word and Deva word and Brahma word, everything in detail. So here a person is thinking, oh, Lord Buddha may not know the way to this lady's house. So the Buddha was having compassion for that fellow. Anyway, the son went and invited. And this ascetic next day went early And he went early to this house because this lady had faith on this ascetic. And she told, okay, ascetic, you be seated in another room, adjacent room. And when Buddha comes, I will prepare here. Ascetic said, okay. He may not come like that. But the Buddha, out of full of compassion, he just came to their house. He stood in front of the house, and the neighbors, this lady had told the neighbors. So the neighbors had prepared 5 kinds of perfumes and flowers and everything. And they made the house and surrounding very clean. So they all joined. So they all welcomed the Buddha, and the place very nicely made. There he sat. And he started giving the teaching. When he started, first they offered the food, and after the lunch, he started giving teaching. When the teaching was going on, she used to tell sadhu, sadhu again and again out of joy. So excellent. And this ascetic who was sitting there used to get very irritated, very jealous. At one time, he could not control. He just rushed out, and he started abusing and accusing that lady. You will be ruined. You are going to be this and that. And then he went away. She felt very insulted that such and such person was there, and he insulted Buddha, monks, and this lady, everybody. She was feeling so embarrassed. Lord Buddha was smiling, and he continued. And then Buddha saw that she was not able to concentrate. He asked, what are you thinking, Upasika? And she said, oh, Bhagwan, he has insulted all of us. I'm so embarrassed in front of you. I'm so sorry. Then Lord Buddha said, oh, Upasika, let go. Let go. Buddha said, don't see who has done right or wrong. You see within yourself. Na pare sang vilomani. Don't find na pare sang vilomani. Na pare sang kata katang. Don't judge others. Don't see what they have done or not done. Kata katang. Attanova avekheya. Look into yourself. Attanova avekheya. Katani akatani cha. What you have done, what you have not done. If you have done something bad, leave it. If you have done something good, do it. So when this gatha was said, she became Swatapanna. So like that, you can see views, how people become intolerant. If there is no tolerance, just because of some stupid view, that's all, nothing more. So you will face in life many people who are of different views, but you have to have compassion, but clarity to see what is right and what is wrong. Put on the touchstone of your experience. Put on the touchstone of the fundamentals of truth that Lord Buddha has taught how to test. Put on the touchstone whether it will remove suffering or not, whether it will bring peace and happiness or not. Put on the touchstone of higher morality, adhishila, if it is of real good behavior, conduct or not. So we have, Lord Buddha has given so many touchstones that we can put and rub and see. And that freedom Lord Buddha has given, that we can investigate. Recently some people came. I said, we will teach meditation. They said, oh, meditation, maybe people will think it is some kind of ritual, so they may not do it. Even meditation is a ritual, and they are blocked, they are not allowed. to even experiment it. Lord Buddha has given us freedom to open our hearts, to see out of compassion. Huh? So let us enjoy this freedom. Let us develop this wisdom. And with right view, let us walk towards the goal of enlightenment. May all the blessings of Triple Gem come to you. Sukhi bhaveyani dukho aham mechan aham viya hita chami sukhi hontu majhata jata verino ye mam hega makhe tamhi Sata hontu sukhe sada tato paranchara jesu chakavale sujantu no sadhu sadhu sadhu.